Hey guys, it's me, Captain Awesome here. And basically, this is my official reaction after watching Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, the second installment of the DC Extended Universe. Now, okay, basically after, pretty much, after all the negative reviews and seeing fans still liked it and everything, and I did say in my own video after hearing all that and everything and seeing it to be my own critic, and that's what I was going to do. Have an open mind, be my own critic, and basically, have my own opinion, go into it as a critic and a fan. And basically, guys, the outcome for me was now this is going to contain no spoilers, so don't worry about spoilers before I do this because that will be in the Awesome Universe YouTube community movie review that I do with the rest of my community members in Awesome Universe later on in time. Basically, don't worry, it'll come probably next week or basically in the weekend or something most likely, but very soon. But I'm gonna have to be honest here. I was very disappointed in the movie. It was not exactly everything I thought it was going to be. To be honest, I felt transitions into scenes were pretty bad. It, they made Batman do things that I don't think us fans would have ever thought he would ever do. Hell, the general public thought he would ever do. I thought the development between the characters, especially to become a team and everything with the Trinity, was pretty awful. Like they barely had any. When in the moment they make that transition, it's pretty bad. I've got to be honest, and just everything about it, just the movie wasn't terrible like the Fantastic Four reboot. It did have some good aspects, like the actors did really well in the roles and everything, and the visual effects did look stunning, and the action at times was pretty awesome. But overall, it was I'm gonna be honest, it was pretty boring most of the time. At times, it didn't even feel like a superhero movie. It felt like a political comic book movie, just with the comic characters involved, and I just wasn't too impressed by that. If you love this movie or like this movie, good for you, more power to you. But me, I'm kind of like still analyzing the movie. I wasn't too excited. Plus, this movie had so much hype for 3 years straight. This was the first ever crossover between Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. And also, if you're wondering about why I thought about the cameos, I actually was pretty disappointed in those two. That was pretty cheap, the way they did them and everything. Yeah, I go admit, I was not happy about a lot of things going, I was so excited and piped, aka pumped, basically going into this movie, but I'm very disappointed, and just, the only thing I will, tell fans is that are watching this, don't worry, DC, for me personally, this isn't the end of the world. DC can continue to improve, basically, as they go on in their movies and everything, but personally, I have to admit, I'm not surprised by the mixed reaction. It just, I don't know, I just wasn't too impressed by the movie and everything, and, and this is coming from a guy who really does like Zack Snyder movies. I loved Dawn of the Dead, I loved Watchmen, I loved 300, I loved Man of Steel, so if you're thinking I'm like a Marvel fanboy and everything on this channel, and basically that I hate Zack Snyder, that's actually not the case. I'm actually a fan of him, and actually I do love DC a lot, just like I love Marvel, so, but this movie just wasn't for me, pretty much. It was way too dark at times, and I felt like there was only either 2 or 3 action sequences in the entire movie. One thing I will also say is I liked the horror in this movie. They got that pretty well done, but overall, in the movie review of Awesome Universe, you will get to hear the full-out spoilers, what I thought. By the way, also, I thought the 2 villains, Doomsday and, Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor, were absolutely terrible as villains, and you'll basically find out why I basically felt like that in the movie review in the future. So yeah, leave a like and comment for your opinions, let's go for videos with more, guys, and bye.